Okay, here we are in Flight Sim 2020 on the old Pimax 8KX, and I'm going to try walking through or flying through some of their tutorials. This is very much suited for beginner pilots, but it's also a good check to see how much you remember if you're a veteran pilot or a real-life pilot. I'm having a little trouble with the headset. Things want to bob around here for some reason. And it's not quite as clear as it usually is. So I'm going to take a minute to go over my settings here. Once we get into fly mode, we'll see if it gets a little bit better. I'm running an OpenXR using the OpenXR toolkit for Pimax. And I may have to adjust some settings because I can usually get a better picture than this. I think I'll start by messing about within Flight Sim itself, using the graphics options. See where we've got things set. It's usually on the 8KX it's clearer than this is, but again we're kind of looking in theater mode right now, the Steam theater mode, rather than what it's really going to look like once we're in the game. So we'll wait until it finishes loading. It looks like we're going to be flying a Cessna 152. My only 152 time is in simulators. I think I've got, well, a lot of time in Cessna 150s. But it's not, they're a little bit different. Not much. The 152 uses a Lycoming engine, and it might have a few more horsepower. Maybe 5, but I don't think it's noticeable. The 150 uses a Continental engine. That's what I'm used to. And it has more flap. You can put down, I think, 10 degrees more flap in the 150 than you can in the 152. Okay, let's see what this looks like. And I'm going to try and not speak too much because I want to hear what the instructor has to say.
There's an old saying I like. A mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere. Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second, before we enter a runway, we always make sure it's clear. Check to the right to see if a vehicle is on the runway, and to the left to make sure no other planes are approaching. Everything looks good, no cross traffic. Go ahead and taxi into position. Now slowly taxi onto the runway and align the plane with the center line. Then stop your plane just after the number 21. Excellent. All right, let's do this. Apply full power and I'll walk you through the takeoff as we go.
Uh-oh. Somehow I managed to shut the airplane off. How did I do that?
Go full throttle.
Alright, full throttle. I gotta find my throttle controls. What the heck?
Use your rudders to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
Okay, first I gotta get the thing to start. There we go. Stay on the center line. My progress, I really have to reach for my throttle controls the way I've got this set up for VR. Alright, let's not hold it down.
Gently pull back on the yoke.
Okay, didn't have
Pull
it.
back on the yoke to take off. And we're airborne.
These objectives out of the way, I can't see what I'm
Line
doing.
up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple of inches above the horizon.
Well,
That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude. Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees. Maintain 75 knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time. Okay, 5,500 feet. You've reached your target altitude. Good job.
That was it? A B. Okay, I guess I didn't maintain direction very well. Okay, so that's lesson 1.